answer that question.
There.
She's like, it was a rattlesnake, wasn't it? And I'm like, I don't want to answer that question.
Tell her it was a 25-foot anaconda that had 2 heads.
But she was like, was it a big rattlesnake? And I'm like, do you want the real answer to that? Because the real answer is yes, I spotted it after I drove it over.
I just remember for the wedding, while we were getting prepared, your mom drove by a snake and was like, she literally pulled over, waved me down, and was like, run it over! Run it over!
Yeah, I remember that. Because I saw it before and I was like, the second Ma sees that, she's gonna freak out.
Alrighty.
I know my mother.
When the road was all ripped up.
Yep.
Okay, so we've already made that piece, so I can remove it from the pin.
I don't have...
Oh, that's what I was doing. That's right.
I'm like, the screen thingy.
I was in the process of doing that, and then you started talking about the snake, and yeah.
Squirrel.
So there you guys go. It should be visible for you now.
Thank you. Alright.
Game sound is really good.
Yeah, that reefback scared me. I didn't realize we were that close to a reefback.
It's above us. Alright. Put the hat away. I can put the... Oh wait, no, this is on my... This is the storage, this is my inventory. I need to not get confused.
What did we want from Life Pod 2 again? We wanted the Cyclops.
The depth modular for the Cyclops.
Yep.
Options were forced to unsubscribe from the equation.
That doesn't look right. And... okay.
Behave, little one.
Little one? Bigger than you.
Welcome aboard
Literally.
Captain Systems Online.
Finding the repair upgrade for the Cyclops would be great as well.
Repair thing on the Cyclops. Okay, let me exit full screen. Please, no Jaws advertisements. I have my laptop out for the big map.
Time to make a decision. Do we take the prawn suit or the sea moth?
You're asking a depth question. Ah, shoot.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Captain K, repair module is at Rec 10. Where is Rec 10? Hold up. Gosh, I need that advertisement to go away. Oh, it's over near the floating island.
So, floating island?
Oh, that's where the repair module is. Over near Life Pod 7.
Okay.
We have Life Pod 7 on the thingy? I would hope.
Nope. But you were talking about... Wait, where is it? I could have sworn... Ah, here we go. Dry land.
Yep, that's close enough. And then for Life Pod 2's thing, you asked and I don't know. Life Pod 2 it would help if I knew how to read latitude and longitude. About the same level of depth.
Engine powering up.
Honestly, the ghost leviathan scares me more than anything that's there. Okay, so this where we're going is going to be Rec 10,
All right, so I'm
which I
going to
probably already know.
the rendezvous point dry land as my reference.
Yep, and that is on the way. You also find the Cyclops depth module there, so we won't have to go to Life Pod 2.
All right, 2 birds with 1 stone.
We forgot to pick up the power cells, didn't we? That were in the charger.
No, I did. I did in fact remember.
Oh. Sorry, I was looking for what you were asking for.
But yes, I did remember it. They were only at 50%, but
It should be on the way.
Seek fluid intake.
She says that right as I have coffee.
oh no, I don't have any fluids on me.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Next time we're at the main base, we need to remember to pick up the melons,
Well,
because they're better for water.
got it. You're like not wanting to get trapped again?
Mm-hmm. We all live in a yellow submarine. A yellow submarine.
Someone I dated saying that and said, "We hate the stupid thing. We want to paint it green."
Welcome, Vardy. So we'll get the repair modular, we'll get the depth modular, and then we'll look at building a refresh base in the Lost River. Like having a desalinization plant in the Lost River will be huge.
Okay.
I know, it's been forever.
We probably should start going lower.
I haven't played video games in like a week. This is crazy.
There we go.
I know I always got to do that too.
Well, you know, I do play other games that have altitude control. They weren't using the same buttons.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I'm safe. I'm safe there. I just started to hear the creaking. I'm like, what's the depth?
I have to say, it shouldn't be. It's not what I'm looking for. It should be nearby, shouldn't it?
You're the navigator.
Mm,
I wish this view had a depth modular.
Okay,
So,
how do we read latitude? 290. What depth are we at?
353.
Yeah. We need to go up a bit.
Oh, we need to go up.
Yeah. We need to go to. It says that it is at 290. According to this, if I am reading it right, we are nearby it to 290.
Yeah. Right, at 290, and we're basically below the floating islands.
Okay, well, then we probably need to go back. I didn't see the thermal vents.
You didn't see the thermal vents?
No.
Yeah, we probably need to go back because I saw the thermal vent. Alright. Climbing. Wait, you said 290. The thermal vent was nowhere near 290. Ha ha! Wait. Warpers can't get me when I'm in the
No, they can't
Cyclops,
get
right?
you in the Cyclops.
Alright.
Oh, wait, the
Ha
warper.
ha!
Wait, you gotta be nearby then.
Yes.
Because the warper is near it. The only other warpers are at 510.
Well, there's the Lost River entrance.
Yeah, it's near the Lost River entrance. I'm not looking for the warper. Because, yeah. There's the warper that's near the entrance, but it's close to the.
Like,
It's closer to
we're
the.
700 meters away, so there's that.
Yeah, it's about that, I believe. Hope if I had. So it's somewhere in that wall. It's gotta be. Just can't see.
Well, right now we're about 170 meters.
Because I can't read this. Because it says that there's a warper nearby at negative 100 depth, 190 depth. And it is right near Rec 2. Or Rec 10.
Oh, well, let's go deeper because there is a cliff face.
See, that looks like sparse reef.
Well, I see something right there. Let's go out and investigate a bit.
Engine powering down.
Don't mind if I do. Because I'm seeing crates and stuff.
So we gotta be near it.
Ah, I see an alien vent. That should be a good reference point on the map.
It's a thermal vent.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online. Engine powering up.
Need to figure out currently where you are.
Well, I'm right over one of those alien exhausts, and I believe there's only 4 on the map. Going to the surface, just... Oh, what was that?
That's why I'm scared. I'm like, where are you?
What is this? Is this the wreck we were looking for?
Uh,
I see a wreck.
I do see a wreck as well, but there is not an alien vent
Engine
near the
powering down.
Actually,
Cyclops fragment fragment.
take my portable air supply with me with the prawn suit.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Prawn suit torpedo arm fragment was here. I don't know
Seek
if that
fluid
helps.
intake.
This is not the wreck we were looking for.
Thermal plant fragment.
You're at wreck 20, I believe. How far away
Office
are
chair.
you from? How far away from you
Wait.
from the
Near blueprint acquired.
How far away are you from the Lost River beacon?
500 meters.
Yeah, you're at wreck 20.
And it looks like I've been at wreck 20 before. Because I have already cut it open and looted it. So, now that you know where we're at, it should be easier to tell me where I need to go.
Okay. You're going to turn the submarine.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I am
Pointed
facing
to.
west.
Engine powering up.
You're gonna point it to the Aurora rendezvous.
Okay, the Aurora Rendezvous? Okay.
And then you're gonna go a little more left. Like, I'll tell you when.
Alright, that's a little bit more left than I was expecting. There's the rendezvous. And now we're about 90 degrees from the rendezvous.
That seems about right.
Okay.
From there. I hope.
Well, the stream title is Subnautica with my niece navigating comedy almost assured.
Mm-mm.
Alright, I'm seeing things that are making me have to climb. So I'm going over a ridge.
Any sign of thermal vents. But going over ridges seems right.
Alright, now
Okay,
that
because
I'm
then there's
over
another
the
drop.
ridge, going down.
This is where we gotta be careful.
There's thermal vents.
Okay. So the thermal vents are slightly more left to it, so you need to keep going to the right.
Alright.
So
Seek
keep
And
going.
we're
fluid
at
intake.
166 meters.
Okay. Should be to your left.
Is that it right there?
I believe that is it, yes. I did it!
Yay!
Good
Yep.
job.
And there's the warper you were warning us about. Give that girl a gluten-free cookie.
Yay. I have gluten-free cookies. I'm gonna go grab one.
Engine powering down.
Nice.
I found some, like, my cookies. I even have them labeled. My cookies.
Yes.
Come on,
I
get
got
through there.
one.
I'm gonna have to move that planter because it's right in the doorway.
He's watching the actual movie.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah, definitely need to remember to get the melons next round.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to kick you. My little
No
quail.
kick the baby.
Baby moved her face right as I was hopping into bed.
Alright.
You cannot have this. You have had enough chocolate this morning.
Yeah, that's not a good statement given who you're talking about.
I don't know what it is with golden retrievers and chocolate,
Yeah, Katie had a problem with the chocolate.
but he loves chocolate. He keeps taking it outside. And I'm like, no. And then Leia will go out there with him and destroy it. And I'm like, no.
Alright, let's see here. What's down here? Thermal plant.
So you're looking for a box that's got a data box. All your stuff you want is in data boxes. One should be right on the edge. Right there.
Cyclops depth modular.
New blueprint acquired.
Already have that one. Guess I have that too.
And then everything else. Yeah, I have that. That's the repulsion cannon. The repair module is in the wreck.
Alright. Let's get oxygen and then we'll go back to the wreck. Well, if you have any nearby, go ahead and have one. Vardy asked if he could have a cookie too.
Aww.
Yeah, this is why it's so easy to get disoriented in these things, is because it's real easy to get your light caught. Whoa! 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 Run away! Run away! Run away!
Oh wow.
I didn't know they could pull you out of the wreckage.
Luckily, I had health kits on me.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know. They can
Yup.
pull you out of the wreck.
Okay, that's the door we're looking for.
Seek fluid intake.
There's an entry. There it is. Hopefully there's a bottle of water in this truck as well.
It does not mention any water.
There's a door that's already... There we go, there's the repair
New
modular I
blueprint
wanted.
acquired.
It looks like I was here at some point before because here's another door that was cut. Oh no,
That
no,
wasn't the door you just.
that was the offcut. It just happened to land on top of another door that can be cut. So my brain immediately thought, can you say bottle of water like you would in my accent? Sadly, right now I cannot access that part of my thing, which is sad because I just talked to you, and generally that's a requirement for me to be able to mimic somebody.
Oh, that's where I get it.
Yes. I mean, we've talked about it all the time because you keep wanting me to be a voice actor, and like, it doesn't really work that way. It's not a conscious thing. I just pick it up as the other person's talking.
Yeah, unfortunately, Clarion enjoys that way too much.
Where is a good... I mean, is there anything in this? Ooh, there is something in this room.
Integrating new
Like,
PGA
you know, the sad
data.
part is I can almost pull a Vardy accent, but unfortunately my brain's already gone to other people and I can't.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Because right now my brain can mimic your manner of speech, but not your accent.
Engine powering up.
So it's like I can access the diction and dialogue that he would speak in, but my brain's not pulling the accent.
Clarion's making fun of my soda habits. Buddy. Good boy.
The other problem I'm kind of worried about in trying to mimic your accent is I'm worried I won't be able to shut it back off.
Yeah.
Because the little voice in my head is
Immediately.
even going, yeah, you just need to start speaking like he does, and then you'll start your brain will naturally shift to the accent, and it's like, no, because then I don't know, I'm not sure how to get out of it.
And then your brain's got to sit there and stall and be like, how are we doing this? Okay, so we have the prawn suit this time because we need it for the drilling in the Lost River. And you were like, what should I be reading? And I'm like, not even thinking about the Lost River part.
Which wreck is this?
Where are you?
There's the Aurora. There's
You're
Life
at
Pod 6. I was heading straight to Life Pod 6, so...
That near the back of the Aurora. Wreck 13. No, wait, that's not Wreck 13.
I think we've gutted it anyway. What the heck is this? Oh, I know what those are. Those are floaters. But where's their rock that they were attached to?
I think you might have destroyed it.
I think that was the rock that came out of nowhere. Remember when we just saw the land give birth to a rock?
Yep. I'm about to say, you're getting a little close to that.
They all float down here, yes.
Oh, it was Wreck 15. That's the wreck you saw.
Okay.
It's like, I don't... And my brain is processing the fact that in my file, I had a jelly shroom cave right near my life pod.
What was the brother's name in it?
The brother, Georgie?
Georgie, yes.
Yeah, I feel like I should have known that because of the light show. That Halloween light show every year.
We all float down here, Georgie.
Because it's always like a sound clip.
Would you like a balloon? So, niece, which would be worse? Pure Pennywise done by Tim Curry? I'm trying to remember the actor who did the more recent one.
Oh, you're talking about Baby Scar Bill.
Or would it be worse to have Ko the Face Stealer doing Pennywise?
Engine powering down.
Oh, that is not amusing. Oh, because I like Tim Curry.
Uh-huh.
Bill Skarsgård actually did a lot of scary things while doing Pennywise.
Yes.
But Kill the Face Stealer is like, oh gee, scary for me.
And you
Like,
hate
I
the...
still cannot sit through that episode ever. Like, I see the title and I'm like, nope, I'm gone. Mm-mm.
And she hates that I can do a perfect Ko the Face Stealer.
I
Oh, that would...
Okay, you're...
That would be an interesting concept. Instead of como se dice in English, Jack Nicholson doing the role. Imagine Ko the Face Stealer in The Shining.
You find yourself amusing.
Here's Johnny. Because we all know the line, here's Johnny. What would be more terrifying? Hearing here's Johnny in that Jack Nicholson voice, or him breaking down the war and straight face, here's Johnny, with no emotion whatsoever.
Honestly, it's at that point sociopath versus psychopath. Which do you find scarier? And honestly, sociopaths will always win to me.
Okay.
Why do they make the research so scary?
Where is Mr. Cuttlefish? Cuttlefish. Oh, inventory pool. Because to get the achievement proper, I gotta release the cuttlefish as well.
Yes.
And I did say I was going to reserve this achievement for doing it with you on the stream. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I was looking for the knife, and I think the knife is in the Cyclops.
Seek fluid intake.
You need water.
I know, I got plenty of water. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure to put those two waters in there for safekeeping. So the next time we're out and about, and we're, oh crap, where's the water? We have water. And there's the knife. ISB, University ad. Oh yeah, I guess it is doing an ad break.
Happening.
Alright, so we want to put the knife here because we're not going to be able to... Alright, you're back. Yay! Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of seeds.
Here we go again.
Two. No, it's because that one I just replanted.
Ah.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Actually, that's... Try to get some in Cyclops.
glad we didn't go to this one, although that would be helpful. A shield generator. One of the Dune wreck sites has a shield generator, but it drains the battery really bad.
Gotcha.
At least Clarion says so.
No, that makes sense. Alright, let's see here. We need to find out where we make the depth modular for the Cyclops, because I didn't see it in the standard upgrade piece.
There it is. Cyclops upgrades. We need plasteel. So we need titanium ingot and two lithium.
Okay, there we go. And I think that tells me... Is it here that we
I'm
make
like,
it?
I don't know what we need.
Yeah, that's for the those upgrades.
I think you make it down in the
I thought I looked
trying to remember.
there. Maybe it's because I didn't have the material. That might be why it wasn't lighting up.
I don't remember, honestly.
Because it has Seamoth, has Prompt, has torpedoes, and it has common.
Is it the orange box?
That's where we just went and looked.
No. The orange box. Like, is that where we looked? Was the orange box?
The modification station? Yeah, we looked in the modification station.
Okay.
So.
Hang on.
Oh, okay. I was close. I just looked in the wrong spot.
That's it. I was gonna call him the person who's on his
Captain.
17th gameplay. Because he's trying to do hardcore mode and keeps dying from the jellyfish.
Or is it? It's in here, is it?
Right there, to your left. Or go back, right there.
There it is. I was just looking in the wrong spot. So, yeah, we need plastisteel, and we need a... Oh, that's fairly easy to do.
Now he hears me after I called him like a solid minute ago.
Okay, I know I have a bunch of titanium that I just put in the standard base. So. Wrong thing. We can look into that.
You missed the part where we couldn't remember how to make the Cyclops make Mach 1 depth module.
The thing you make on board the Cyclops?
Well, we were trying to remember where it was made. And the first place I kind of looked was on the Cyclops, but I just happened to look in the wrong spot on the Cyclops.
Right side of the engine.
Yeah, no, I was close. I knew it was on... Part of me knew it was in the Cyclops, but I was looking like where you add the upgrades.
And I successfully got him to a wreck.
Without getting him eaten?
Yes. I'm getting attacked by the warper. Happened when you were in the wreck.
I'm starting to have trouble with hardcore mode. I ran into a buffer.
You ran into a what?
A buffer.
Okay.
Alright, the Reaper's moved.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I think it's mushroom bowl. Where the
The
kiddo?
Jelly Shroom Caves? You know there's multiple entrances, right?
Yeah, in the Shape Shallows. And the Shape Shallows are
I
off
knew there
limits for
was
me now.
lithium right here, so.
There's one in the grassy plateau. Yeah.
And the cuttlefish had to just decide to swim into the drill.
Is it okay?
It lived. It got hurt, but it lived. I guess I need to tell it to stop following me.
I didn't know you commanded it to follow you.
I didn't either.
Seek fluid intake.
Because I don't see it.
Alright. Access the storage. Pull out the lithium.
Teddy bears. Clarion's watching episode 6. I was thinking about when CinemaSins talks about episode 6.
Alright.
I can hear it all the way over here. And if I can hear it all the way in here, it's loud.
Copper. Yeah, I should go take care of that. No, not you. I don't want the locker. I want the fabricator. Oh, I can do this now. Wait. Oh, that's right. It's in this one. There we go. Oh, sweet. Thanks for that, Birdie. Thanks for the prime sub.
Aw.
Thank you for becoming enlightened. Alrighty. So there's 2 of the upgrade modulars. And boom and boom.
We don't have enough nickel, do we?
Nope. We had just enough to do it to the prawn. But at the same time, my thought is, well, we're going to be going to the place that has it.
True.
So, alright. So let's put the builder back on the... Yeah! If I understand right, you get a founder if you followed the person before they made affiliate. Let's see here. So, let's see what we're going to need. So we're going to need at least 2 titanium ingots, lubricant, and 2 lead.
Well, we don't have to worry about too much about titanium because they have titanium in the Lost River.
Alright, we got that guy. We got that guy. We're
Definitely
not...
recommend getting the lubricant. Because it's going to be harder to get down there.
We're not going to worry about those 2 right now.
I would stockpile on that stuff.
Oh, okay. No, it said first 10 or 25. Okay. Yeah, I'm still learning a lot of these
Seek
things,
fluid
so...
intake immediately.
Alright. So I do want to remember that I need to make another one of those. So I'm going to put that there just to remind me. There's part of me that wants to learn the ingredients for the glow stick. Because I need one more glow stick thing.
I don't think I ever found all of them.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright. So go back to here. Okay, let's see here. We definitely want a moon pool. We definitely want a large room. The Founder Badge is a subscriber-based badge available exclusively to the first 10 Prime or paid. Oh! Good to know. Alright. If we got a moon pool, we don't need a hatch. Definitely want thermal plant.
Seek fluid intake.
Thank you for reminding me that's the other one I want. Alright, I think that's enough to get us started. Any funny, I think you missed it. I said first in chat as you were going live. Might have been offline chat though. Oh yeah, I didn't see that. Alright. Too late. Okay. Let's go check the base for. Come here. I know gold's going to be needed. I know silver's going to be needed at some point. These guys are probably going to be needed at some point anyway.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I'm sure that makes somebody happy. If I DM'd you, it won't disturb your stream, but nope! It will not disturb my stream. Okay. Hey, Magic. Hey, Creative. Guess, I'm gonna guess pizza.
Welcome aboard,
No, I have.
Captain.
Are you eating
All
goat?
systems online.
Oh no. Don't let them hear you.
I'm eating a chip. Okay. A Doritos type chip, I'm assuming. Alright. Oh, you know what? Actually, there's two things I should do. First off, let's grab some batteries out of the Cyclops. It was 2 for $6. Might as well get 2 back. Oh, yeah. Alright. You're a dead battery, so let's pull you out. And any other? You're dead. Alright. Let's go throw those in the battery charger. And that way we can charge up the Cyclops while we're looking for the resources. Alright. Metal salvage is probably the best path to take.
For titanium, yeah.
There should be plenty nearby.
Welcome aboard. All systems online.
All right, where'd you go? Where'd you go? I saw you. I don't want to keep hitting you. So I just hit the cuttlefish again.
You were
Come
trying
on.
to kill my cuttlefish.
I'm trying not to kill your cuttlefish.
Let us back.
Command to stop follow. Alright. So we have commanded the cuttlefish not to follow us. And since it's not daytime and we're charging the huge batteries, the sensor room shut off. Yeah. Oh. This area should have metal scraps somewhere. On top of okay, I still have space. Oh, okay. Well, at least with the new base, we're already planning not to be dependent on sunlight.
I'm trying to remember which word you're using for that.
Thermal.
That's right.
Hence why I have thermal pinned.
Isn't it going to be kind of hard to use thermal in the Lost River where we were thinking? There were no
No.
thermal vents?
Yeah, there are. There's two right where I'm planning.
There are, but we got attacked, and you're like, okay, I won't go there then.
Yeah, and what we're basically going to do to address that one, because we both agree that the blue water is the best place. Power
Yes.
transmitter.
No.
I got the 23rd and 24th badge. Okay, good for you. That looks like metal scrap right there.
Inventory full. I'd fill your storage.
I don't have the storage. That's an upgrade that we haven't installed.
Forgot. I gotta mix up.
You haven't gotten this far in this game? You do know Subnautica 2 is going to be coming out, right? Okay, that's already disabled.
Yeah, the multiplayer one that's gonna kick our butts.
You're all tucked up like usual. Yeah.
No. No parlor.
Yeah, in fact, we are kind of hoping that by the time I'm done with this game, and Breath's Edge, which is going to be the game we play after this, yeah, it's multiplayer. So when it comes out, I'm actually not just going to stream with my niece in chat. We're going to try to arrange it where her and her brother will actually play the game with me, and there'll be a slot for one other person. Oh, it's probably charging this guy up.
Okay.
All right.
No. Okay, I got it. Thank you.
Oh, I'm being silly. There's a fabricator on the Cyclops. All right. I bet it comes down to straws. Well, I have promised my niece and nephew that they definitely get the first slots. And no one I know has thought that is unfair at all. Everybody seems to be perfectly on board with that. Alright, so...
Bobby will probably kill me.
Like, I'm almost sad. I am actually kind of sad that it is only limited to 4 people. Because this would probably be really good if you could have like 8 people going.
Mom, like, Clarion is gonna hate me because he's a pack rat and I am not. I like the research.
Online.
Although, I'm thinking. Alright, if you could have 8 people. Make you pick between. Well, this is where it's gonna, like, the big question I'm gonna have is whether my nephew will be able to do it consistently.
Hang on, let me call him in here.
Well, it's gonna be one of those, it depends on what his life looks like at the time. He's about to graduate high school, and that's gonna change his life dramatically.
He worked today. He got home by 4.
Okay. I have a nice little snack to eat while we're out here hunting more titanium. I just want to click my circles. Yeah?
He is coming right now. Alright, Crane, now would be the time to ask.
Well, again, the big issue is he might be able to answer right now, yes, he can be consistent. But when it does come out, because we don't even know when it's going to be coming out, so it's unfair to ask if he's going to be able to consistently join the stream on the day that we stream.
It all depends on when the game comes out.
Yeah. I fully understand that, and that's why it's like, I'm not even going to bother asking, because if it comes out in, let's just argue, 6 months, he doesn't know what his life's going to look like in 6 months.
But once I know when the game comes out, I can start planning my life around it.
Yeah.
No one makes a salad.
Mhm.
Yeah, you might start streaming it for shits and giggles. Like, I think you should, like, especially since you say you haven't finished this game, you should stream this game and see how you do.
Okay, yeah, Wendy.
My friend Vardy.
Oh.
No.
Well, I finished it like twice already.
It's like you finished this version twice. You've done the creative play. You just can't get through the hardcore mode as
I've done below zero.
you've done. Yeah, I need to finish below zero. Then. Yeah, I do. I know how it ends, but I need to do it still.
Yeah, I would recommend one of you guys pulling up the stream on your phones just so you can see the chat. Like, I know we have it where you're watching through Discord, so that way you get a real-time play.
His phone is dead. His phone's dead.
I have to do my fancy stuff. Of course you do your fancy stuff. That's why people would watch you. Alright. So that's two... Oh wait, that's wrong direction. And, you know, I know those are going to start to dry out, so let's put you in there. Yes, hydration is needed. I will take a drink. No, I'm talking in OBS. Alright. There's her cuttlefish. Are you that scared of Andy Serkis? That you have to have a cuttlefish near you all the time?
Ha ha ha.
Well, in some ways, you are analogous to the Scarlet Witch.
Ha ha ha.
Am I wrong?
¿Qué pasó, amigo?
Well, I'm just here to see if I can annoy you more.
Oh. Yeah, go ahead. Wrap me out. Go ahead.
Now I'm just gonna do this.
It's open.
I was aiming for your notebook.
Alright, I need to start collecting stones for copper.
Try this again. So bad.
That low ball.
No, I'm not Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Arian.
I'm trying to think.
Which boy?
Which boy? Which boy? Again?
Yes. Goodbye.
So your dad's the Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Yes. That is Thrawn. You are Crane.
I have actually not played any Kerbal Space Program. Mainly because I knew exactly the time sink it would be and avoided it. No, it's not time sinking. Uh-huh. Yes, Rimworld and Factor. Yeah. I need more titanium still. So.
Seek fluid intake.
Karen's reminding you to drink water.
Yeah, no, I recognize I have over 700 hours in station years. It's almost up water, but not quite. Have some of my snacks.
Vital signs stabilizing.
The fun part is I look at how long I've been playing Station Years. And the fact I only have 700 hours in it makes me actually feel better because I know people when they're like, yeah, the game came out this year and I have like thousands of hours in it. And it's like, yeah, nope. My most played game, 700 hours. Okay. 700 hours on Steam, because I definitely have played Minecraft more than 700 hours.
Figure out what game I have more than 700 hours on. I'm shocked you didn't have a list just appear in your brain.
Actually, I'm struggling to find out which game you played more than 700 hours.
I don't even think I have one. I think the closest I can get is,
Oh, wait. I actually know the answer to this. I know the answer to this.
Oh, you know the answer, and
Lego Star Wars!
Oh, God. Which one?
Notice the dead silence.
Which one?
All of them.
It's like the only multiplayer game my mother would let me play.
But I could go into the living room and pull out the disc that you have over 700 hours on. Or shall I tell the entire chat the I want to play Star Wars story?
I mean, you kind of already did.
Oh, no, this is...
You got the tagline.
Yeah.
They got the tagline.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's like... The stories all have their tagline, like snake in the middle of the road, censorship does not work, and this one is I want to play Star Wars. Which is why Fred the Closet Monster exists.
Thank you.
And yes, I can totally feel the glare of death about Fred the Closet Monster.
Yes, thank you. Between you and Hannibal. Thank you.
I still love the fact that you were, 16, 17 years old, complaining about how your brother would not leave your room, and it was annoying, and I just go, oh yeah, that's why I invaded Fred the Closet Monster, and you turn and go, oh, I hated Fred the Closet, as you recognize what Fred the Closet Monster finally was.
You know.
Hey, the fact it took that many years for you to realize that Fred the Closet Monster meant, get out of my room, you're getting on my nerves, means it did its job. Because yes, you were young, and you loved Star Wars, and you barged into my room, jumping up, down on my bed, I want to play Star Wars! I told you 5 more minutes. And you learned how to tell 5 minutes so you could play Star Wars. And at that point, how am I supposed to say no when you literally learn to tell time to play the game?
True.
Although, I still love the fact that, Uncle, the controller's not working. Fix it. Unplug it. Alright, you fixed it.
I know, y'all find that very amusing.
The part that I find most enjoyable is you honestly didn't know, and you had fun, and that was the important part.
True. And we are going back to the Lost River.
Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot to look something up. I'm gonna have to, because there is one material we haven't made that we need. I think I have what we need to make it.
Oh yeah. You can get rubies in the Lost River, no problem.
I think we have them already. Nope, we don't have. Oh wait. Nope, we don't have any on us, but we'll get them.
That's no problem. I keep trying to remind myself this is your submarine and there are not extra.
That's right, we are going around the shallows. Like, how did I get so off course?
Yeah, avoiding the getting stuck in the safe shallows, which are not safe shallows.
Well, they're safe, just not for a Cyclops.
Oh, Clarion's safe shallows is filled with reapers.
Yes, but look at how he treats Reapers. That's just called karma.
I still remember
mean,
my first introduction.
I mean, if you're
was
going to pick knife fights with a Reaper, of course they're going to come to your home.
Man, I'm gonna go in there and have you shoot that. Look out, you're on my slippers.
Because yes, my nephew would have knife fights with the Reapers.
Or Rex.
And
That was his monster.
And I have to give him credit and admit that I'm kind of proud that when you ask him, why did you have a knife fight with a Reaper, his answer was kind of, I can. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
We're roasting you we're roasting you. We're talking about how you broke the game and all the Reapers are in the safe shallows. Thank you. I don't really want to get copyrighted.
Yeah, so I am able to play it just fine now. Unlike some people in this conversation.
You know what? I completed the game in less time than you did.
Yeah. But I kept 23 more than I wanted to. There we go. Actually, it's more fun playing Dragon.
Oh yeah, like when you broke my game and you had all three attacking at once.
Is that your game?
Yeah, that was on my profile.
How do you know how to do a profile?
Because I had to use the bathroom and I came back and you're like, I broke the game.
Like I said, comedy pretty much guaranteed.
He glitched out my game, but he got attacked by a ghost, a reaper, and a dragon. All at once.
So the same time I got prompted.
I can't with you. Warper. I'm on my hair.
I like how the warper's running away because I keep hitting the warper with the sub.
That's funny.
That might actually not be a bad idea.
Engine powering down.
Just checking for the warper.
No, there's a ore deposit.
I know, just check for the warper to make sure it's not nearby. So it doesn't pull you out of the,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, there's the ore deposit.
suit. Dear goodness me, that took a while.
Oh, I'm surprised you're even asking that question because my classic way to ask someone how into Star Wars are they is on a scale of 1 to my niece, how big into Star Wars are you? She's just not into the books. She's into all the books. She can debate legends with you and obscure legends.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
She has watched the holiday special.
Droids! As Thrawn loves to remind me.
Yes, she has watched it more than once.
Welcome aboard.
I'm waiting for her to tell me that she can speak Hut.
Not very well.
Let's ask her. Let's ask her. No, my favorite droid is Mr. Bones. WTF? Why Hut? Because it's a language that I could name.
So no Rhodian. I love how that's the second one I go to.
Yeah, see, she's like, Rhodian. Yeah, I'm waiting for her to tell us what Greedo actually says.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright.
Engine powering up.
I need to ask Bobby if I can get rid of his cool stuff on my computer.
Is this the path I want to take here? And then I descend into it? Of all the languages, you go with Hut. Well, the other bit is, you know, when we went to Universal Studios in Florida, they had a Men in Black ride, and I don't know if you know this, the worms from Men in Black speak Hut. So that's one reason Huts came to mind as well. And yes, while we were there, my wife did buy a neuralizer.
That actually makes sense.
It's a good mental health hack.
I
If you have a really
wish.
bad day, you can pretend it never happened. Just wipe my own memory, BRB.
I did it anyway. I got there all day yesterday. Like, no.
Did we search this?
Warning, creature attack.
Is that even a crash zone? Oh my gosh, you did not just do that. Is there a crash zone?
Warning, creature attack.
Checkpoint. see any wrecks documented in the Lost River.
Oh, it's right at the entrance.
Stand by, I'm fighting. Entrance to the Blood Kelp
Warning.
Zone.
Creature attack.
No. Blood Kelp Trench.
Because we're right next to the giant skull.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
Alright. Maybe it's just a random debris then.
Hang on, I heard the summoning of my code name. Clarion? I'm being summoned.
Oh no. So what's the word on Star Trek? That's my brother's domain.
I like Next Gen.
Yes, Next Gen is what I'm familiar with.
And believe me,
DS9. I also watched
Clarion is
Voyager.
very much different. We were talking about Star Wars, and now we're on to asking if we know Trek.
And a very little. I know that you're gonna need mute for a second.
Okay. Well, you're the one who had the remote last.
Yep, my brother would agree with that statement.
Just mute the TV.
He said DS9 is the best.
Warning. Creature attack. Warning. External hull damage detected.
Oh, Ghost.
Yep.
You made him angry.
Wow.
Where's my display? There's my display, and okay, my health is okay. Would be nicer if it was better, but we also don't have any sulfur to make a repair tool, something we forgot about.
Hang on. Is there sulfur in the Lost River?
There's still sulfur.
Cave sulfur?
But not the sulfur to make the repair kit.
The sulfur you want isn't the crackfish. It's fun little things that explode in your face.
Yes.
There are none in the Lost River, as Clarion is so joyfully reminding me in frustration.
I did watch SG-1, but I wouldn't say I'm a huge fan. I know Jay's a huge SG fan.
Oh, Stargate. SG-1.
Yep.
I watched it.
Yeah.
My lab professor for animal tissue culture had it on one day, and I'm like, Stargate? My professor's like, yeah, it's a good movie. And I'm like, I know. I'm just shocked you haven't watched.
Why were you surprised?
Because we're in class, and in the background while we're doing our lab techniques, he just has it on in the background.
There's thermal vents, and I'm not seeing any, like, those guys are there, but those aren't big, or they aren't problematics.
What are you looking at?
Too much. They'll attack you.
What's he looking
Warning. External hull damage detected.
for?
Yeah, we got attacked by a ghost.
Those things are harmless.
You only say that because you fight Reapers.
I don't.
This looks like a good spot.
There's a difference.
Oh, differentiating. He fights them versus he hunts
Engine
them.
powering down.
Is fighting a stalker for its tooth. I fight the stalker for the tooth. The Reapers begin. Why? Because I killed them. And I hunt them down
I love
for
it.
sport. What happened?
Well informed, Captain. Some systems need attention.
Oh, did you get the squid joke one yet?
No.
Oh. How do you know? Have you watching the whole time?
Yes, I
every time I get it, I just have to record it. Like, go away. And it happened again. And it's twice. Okay.
Do I not have any
Is it
lithium? That's lead. I think the problem was I thought lead.
It's lead.
Yeah. I think I accidentally counted lead as lithium when I need 2 lithium.
There's a lithium.
There's a lithium, yes. We need a second.
But you can mine lithium down there. There's lithium deposits you can mine.
Engine powering up.
Let's get off the floor.
Engine powering down.
Alright.
Yeah?
Warning.
We went-
External hull damage detected.
To start from the beginning and follow it and not
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Read.
Yes, we can- I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch you do it. Did you get that? I think you watched the first chapter 6.
I finished there.
Six. I watched episode 6, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Alright, there's the lithium I needed.
I told you, ADHD brain. I'm like, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. Why do you think I'm normally playing the community while I'm watching it? That way I can just leave it alone.
ADHD.
Why do you think I need my switch?
And then you
You're doing homework. Okay, I'm doing my homework. How did I get
Can I delete your Pride and Prejudice stuff off my laptop, or do you still need it?
Is it gonna delete
Oh.
it off entirely?
I believe so.
Okay, give me like 2 minutes.
I thought you already submitted it. This is what happens when you help your brother with homework. It takes up space on your drive.
Well, the last time I helped my brother with schoolwork, he actually just stole one of my papers and used it as a citation in his class.
Oh no.
He cited me, so it wasn't plagiarism.
Well, the problem is, my brother is my brother, and they wanted him to sit through there and remember Pride and Prejudice. I begged my mother to at least have him watch the movie. Because he did the audio read, he just couldn't remember any of it. But if I got him to watch the
External
movie,
hull damage detected.
I could be like, so Elizabeth Swann fights the TV, or falls in love with the TVA guy from Deadpool Wolverine. There you go. Don't put that in your essay. Just remember their names. It's not that hard. One keeps the name Elizabeth.
Seriously, I'm 1 titanium short? Oh, that's gonna be
Seek
so
fluid
frustrating.
intake.
I didn't know this at the time, but
Are you gonna jump back into the green?
I need titanium. You're lead, right? Yeah, you're lead.
You
My
might have
dad
to take the
recommended me
pronunciation.
a book. And
Are any of those titanium?
that's lithium. That's lithium.
And then behind you, are all of those lead? Because I'm like, that looks like
Yep,
titanium.
that's titanium.
So I was like,
So his dad recommended a book, and he got it on audio, and it was it 50 Shades of Grey, written by Gilbert Godfrey? Wait, I forgot the name. Okay. Suspense. Is that the name of it, or is that what you're going to hold us in?
That's what goes with it all.
Alright, so we want to come into here, and we want to go.
I got Clarion a graduation gift.
Good.
I am now just hiding it from him until graduation.
I just realized a blunder I made, so let's deconstruct you. And in fact, we will start with the moon pool, because it needs to be high enough that we can...
Release everything. I think that might be... Is that high enough?
I think so. We'll find out in a moment.
I heard my brother yell, and now he hasn't made a sound. That's on the floor.
Alright, so I know you're not powered.
Warning.
Ow.
Emergency
And you're already taking
power.
damage.
Oxygen production
Infant's
offline.
coming.
Alright, deconstruct.
What are you yelling about? I could hear you yelling all the way from down there.
You're good.
I was making sure because you went quiet after.
Alright.
Ow. Oh. Stupid no conversion.
Oh, To Kill a Mockingbird. Yes. Yes. Oh, To Kill a Mockingbird. I had to read that in high school.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Yeah? That sounds right. 10th grade.
Oh, no.
Mine was 10th grade.
9th grade.
9th grade was Romeo and Juliet. Flowers for Algernon.
Flowers for Algernon was 8th grade. Yeah,
Grade was
that's definitely one of those. If you are not prepared for it,
Warning. Emergency power only. Oxygen production
why is it so
offline.
negative? Let's see here. Alright.
8th grade was the Outsiders. I will still never forgive my professor for not informing me sooner.
Okay, so
He was like, you shouldn't be reading ahead of the class. And I'm like, well, popcorn reading is too slow. You either get me to read the book or we don't do popcorn reading.
Yeah.
You can't have the person who reads 1,000 words a minute read with the same person.
And wait for them, yeah. It drove me crazy when I was growing up. But I was patient. Just, because I had to understand, like, everybody's at a different speed.
Yeah, I got that. I understood that, but it was the popcorn reading and you have to popcorn read with your classmates, and I just couldn't focus. Everything.
yeah, I was fortunate. My teachers understood that I was at a different speed and just let me do my thing.
My
Vital
teacher usually
signs
would. It was the
stabilizing.
sub. Umbridge.
Yes.
I am not. Oh, you mean about your 500 first helmet? Yes, he's aware of your 500 first helmet. Remember, we told him when we called about the parish site.
Oh yeah, I don't know that one.
Hi, dissociative amnesia.
I like Charles Dickens. My favorite is David Copperfield. All must read David. I do not like Charles Dickens. I find him too depressing.
Right, Edgar Allan Poe. Okay. Weird.
That YouTube video we saw where she was checking the accuracy of the Muppet version of Christmas Carol. That was actually pretty cool.
Yes.
It's more accurate than we think.
Alright. So all the whole... It's a positive value now, so that should be good. It has no power.
Warning, emergency
And
power
we will
only.
need a repair kit
Oxygen
to
production offline.
fix all the holes.
So we gotta go back up.
Yep. The big question is, how do we want to go back up?
Welcome aboard, Captain. Sound systems need attention. Warning, external hull damage detected.
I saw a first edition Edgar Allan Poe book at the flea market yesterday. The dude unfortunately knew the worth. Ah.
Oh
Man,
man, that's the worst.
my
Okay.
my mom tried to tell me, she's like, "So are you getting rid of some of your books?" I about had a heart attack on the floor. I'm like, "What are you talking about?" No.
You should be like, are you going to get rid of some of your dogs?
What?
What's he making? What's he up to?
I'm trying to
Where's the
make a
last
base.
He's trying to make a brace, but he needs a repair toolkit, which we don't have. So we gotta go back.
See, now this is why I have everything.
We're working on that.
I know, Pack Rat. Are you
That's
gonna
why I
make
watch
yourself
too
some
many
Sam?
zombie games.
Good cook it.
Yes.
Everywhere.
Not recommended.
All right, just put it on.
You just
Welcome
cut
aboard,
it up,
Got
Captain.
it.
because it will heat up faster if the mass is smaller.
Almost like somebody forgot that when they were making eggs.
Two terms.
Not making now.
See, and this is why I'm looking forward to Subnautica 2 with them, is because then they will both always be in the chat, because it is comedy. Yes, Anne Rice is very good with Interview with the Vampire.
Now what? Shockingly. He's mining. What are you thinking?
I'm trying to think how to get cave sulfur.
How far are you from the lava bed? The lava area.
Pretty close.
He's making his base in
Warning,
the
external hull damage detected.
skeleton with the skeleton with the ghost.
Skeleton of the ghost.
You know the skeleton
Okay.
with the ghost surrounding him?
Okay, forget that. You know where the ion factory is? Not the iron factory. The ion in the lava zone. Before you get to the ion factory,
We don't have a crush step that's good enough for that.
I'm not saying move forward with the bottom.
I
No, he
saw it.
doesn't have a crush.
There we go. There we go. Now let's swim out of the way. Do I have it on me or not? I don't think I have it. Nope, it's not on me. I know we have some. I'm just trying to remember how to use the power linking tool.
I don't know, because I never really knew how to use it.
So,
Clarion does. Hold on. Clarion, please return. You're not going to work tomorrow, so you said if he would ask you if he was working on the tables, that you would ask him if you could stay home so you could clean.
Anyways,
okay,
Nice.
I see it.
He's wondering how to use that thingy.
oh yeah. Well, so it has to appear with the line. So if you don't have appearing with the line, you have to. There you go.
Sorry, he wanted to argue with me while he had a cookie in his mouth, so I had to translate.
All right, so we have power. We just now need to patch it all up to drain the water.
Okay.
Warning, external hull damage detected.
I'm going to do something real quick to just check because we also want to put the desalinization plant in. I mean, that's kind of the entire premise behind having this base is so we can do that. And I believe that does impact the stability. So I want to make sure I have it fully stable.
That's the call. Just kidding. I keep forgetting that tomorrow is a holiday.
Yep.
Because I'm like, oh, I'll call all my doctor's appointments tomorrow after work. No, I can't do that.
Oh, it's throwing me off because I worked yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, so I still have... But I worked yesterday, and then I have tomorrow off. So I kept thinking today was Saturday.
We both did because it kind of threw me off too.
Alright, let's see here. Alright, by the way, we have desalination plant. Yes.
As I was at the house for the
So you,
gardeners. God, our backyard looks so much better. Oh, my poor brain has been so frustrated. The ADHD is like, no.
apologize, Mr.
What? Wendy?
This is the Christmas party. He is so out of it.
Well, como se dice?
Totally.
The irony is I did apologize to my niece and nephew earlier today for things, and they're like, you don't need to apologize for that. And I do not know whether they want me to repeat what I apologize for on stream.
Honestly, I'm trying to remember.
There's a few things that I have to remember.
Well,
All I did was have
there's
conversation
something
about
very
apologies,
specific I apologize to both you and your brother for.
Oh,
And
yeah.
there's something very
He wasn't
specific
there.
there's something very specific that you told me I don't need to apologize for.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm on the same page.
Yeah.
I hide my working or I'm on the wrong channel. I'm in Hawaii.
You know what? I'm not working.
I'm here. I'm thinking like, it's hot. No, it's not. It's cold.
Oh, I know what I can do on. I apologize to my nephew for not doing things like rock climbing with him. It wasn't because of a lack of attempt, it was other things, but I'm still sad and sorry that I wasn't able to give him the experience I did with my niece.
Sorry, I had fun at grad night still, even with the fear of heights going on there.
Can you not mess with my containers?
It's
Can
so
I land on that? Alright.
Meow meow. Meow meow meow.
You are not a cat.
Calorie intake
Oh, I scored what?
We're on screen.
Got me thinking of Lightyear.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright. Do we think I can make it to the surface with just the sea glide?
Do you have a rebreather?
Yes.
We're at about 800 meters.
Okay. Which exit are you going for?
Blood Kelp Trench.
That's clear. Yes and no. Yes, you can make it, but you might not survive if you rise straight up. You would have to follow the mountain and follow the seafloor up until you get about like 100 meters from the floor.
Warning, external hull damage detected.
Why wouldn't you survive going straight up?
There's a ghost, like right there. It'll
No,
trigger
there's not.
in the. Yes, there is. It will spawn in because you're now in the void.
No, it's not.
Here, let me go put up mine. I'll tell you right now.
Did the... Oh, shit. That's going to be problematic.
What's going to be problematic?
Do you not see on screen where the beacon for the Lost River is?
It is attached to.
It is inside! It glitched inside.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Some systems need attention.
Oh, that's going to be frustrating. So now I don't know my path out.
Yeah, you do the Aurora.
I'm here to prove you wrong.
Oh gosh, this is called a toxic shell trait.
I grew out of it.
Here's the zone. Here's the zone. Right here. This is the exit.
Yes.
And it's right here. This is not the void.
I didn't say it was the void. I said if you go straight up, it thinks you're in the void.
Except we've done it already. There's a warper.
Let's see. How can we do it right now?
Hang on. Hang on.
I'm missing like the entire family right now. At the same time, like, I'm holding up.
Where would we be at? Would we be at Tatooine? I don't know when we started.
Like 15 minutes ago.
2 minutes?
15.
Oh, so we're still on Nibit.
We're on Naboo. Qui-Gon's negotiating for the
Yay!
yada yada yada.
Where we're at.
Prove me wrong.
Seek
This isn't the
fluid
vertical
intake.
version, is it?
It's a low time.
So we did the creative one.
No, I don't have a
A
creative.
brain coral would be lovely right about now.
I don't know if we're gonna make it.
How much awareness do you have left?
A little under 100, or no, about 100. Now less than 100.
What's it depth?
625, and his Toggle died.
Oh shit, you might not make
I had a replacement.
it. Do you have a rebreather?
Yes.
First. Good.
And now
You have a
it
reinforced
should be a
knife?
straight up shot.
Yeah, here we go. This is the funny bit.
Okay, that looks like I will make it.
It looks like you'll what?
Looks like I have enough oxygen.
You should.
Provided nothing goes sideways.
I heard the whipper.
It's going to be a pain finding the Lost River entrance since the beacon got taken away from the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
30 seconds.
Ha-ha!
Okay, I'm closing this tab because that's freaking me out now. Okay, I gotta do it. I'm sorry. Where's my slipper? Where's my slipper? Dog, right out. Thank you. I told him. Make me think I'm crazy and I've done it before.
It was about 700 and... It was about that distance, and that was about 16. Because yes, I had the same thought. Hence why I can go. It was about 750, and this was about 1600. However, looking at the time, we'll have enough time to make it back to the base before killing the stream. So next time we'll be able to actually look at the footage and actually see the exact distance between the 2 points.
So now I can turn this back on.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. Okay.
Because I know that the mouse
Calorie
would
intake
love to copy
recommended.
it.
Oh, that was so hilarious. We both got
Yeah,
calorie.
Fluid intake
it shows you know me.
Mm.
All right.
I was going to set that up today, but I couldn't find the zip ties.
I know. That's where I am too. That's why I stopped.
We both were like, oh, we can do this. Oh, wait, there's no zip ties.
And
Yeah,
you're
that's why I'm
probably
waiting.
thinking, yeah, he's going to wing it, and he's just going to find his way there.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Talking to who? Huh?
Chat.
Oh.
Yeah, Barty's played a lot of games with me, so he knows how I play. Like, he saw how much tech I already have in this game, and he goes, yeah, that tracks. How long have we been friends again? 10 years. Give or take a month.
Oh, wait a minute. Isn't there a Reaper on the way to there?
No.
Do you know where my base is?
How many hours was it playing game? Oh, no, I don't even
I
want to try to calculate that. It's probably in the thousands of hours that we have played games together.
Okay. Why are you glad? Well,
Isn't it January? I can't say that word.
why can't you say that word?
There are some words my brain won't let me say.
What is it? Describe the word.
Commonly. But with a G.
Generally?
My brain.
General? Really?
I
Vital
know
signs
that.
stabilizing.
No, you just say general? Really?
Stop.
I went through the same thing
No.
for like 5
Vital
years straight.
signs stabilizing.
To be honest, any base building type game, you're the best to be base with. Is Creative and Magic still in the stream right now? Yes, it looks like they still are. Let's see. They're basing with me in Stationeers. What's your guys' opinion on that? We need to hunt down
Koyo,
caves.
what are you doing? I called for Koyo, not you.
Wait,
boy.
I want to double check something real quick.
Oh,
Oh, hi.
he got in my face. I know. It's okay, buddy.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm investigating. I'm seeing if I already have cave sulfur in the base. Nope. Okay,
Nope.
it was worth checking out.
Yep.
Because I also remember, there's one more base to check.
Wait, what?
Where's Life Pod 5?
You're putting it on the big screen? You?
That better not be normal.
Why? What? No, it's not.
Don't break Mom's chair. Oh, shit. You broke my bag.
No, I didn't.
I was like, where?
Okay. I know this area enough to know how to get to Life Pod 5 without guidance.
This whole time.
Why?
'Cause I'm
What's your
like-
backpack on the floor?
It took me a while to find cave sulfur the first time, and then after I did all the searching and got the repair tool, I found a tunnel that had like 3 of them. And I'm like, oh my goodness, where was this a while ago? And I'm like, I should still have all of that. So my guess is I left it in Life Pod 5.
Yes. Trade has been saying that.
So what happens to the burner that's responsible, right? Like they haven't used it, it's got dust on it.
If we do that, we're gonna have to use the other Wi-Fi now. You know that.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is.
I'm just letting you know. You're switching to your hardcore one?
Yeah.
And I think the way we're going to get back is we're actually going to take the sea moth with us, so that way we'll have the sea moth and the prawn in that area. Which will be good in case we ever want to basically do this again where we have to come back to this base to gather something.
You don't. I already checked. He's trying to figure out what I got him for his graduation, and he can't figure it out.
Hmm.
I was wondering if I could turn that off.
What? No, that's the thing.
Yes.
I think you
Bobby,
told me that you got him something, but I don't think you told me what it was.
What are you doing to Mom's chair?
It wasn't set. You know how there's notches? The notches were in between. That's what happened.
Yeah, but anytime I do it, I'm breaking the chair.
That's because of the way you plop into chairs.
The fun bit, Verdi, is food. I don't have to worry about food. Food I have in plenty. Water, that's why we wanted to build the desalinization plant. Is water, that's the problem. Oh, that's right. I need to go here. I need to go here and build that first. Also, what is the day off? You guys, Memorial Day, right? It's Memorial Day, right? Yes, it's Memorial Day. Okay.
Tomorrow is Memorial Day.
Oh. Okay.
My brain likes to flip Memorial Day and Labor Day. That's why I wanted to double check.
You don't have to. Why would you have to? Oh, you mean your boss? Oh, yeah. Not who I thought you were talking about.
You know, it is kind of funny that your dad is on orders during Memorial Day.
I think the plan is to go to the Arizona.
Yeah, that would be a good plan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of embarrassing that we forgot these guys.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, we were going to take the sea moth. But no, it is 9 o'clock, so next stream we will go and repair the new base, see what else it's missing that we need, and quite honestly, in fact, I'm just going to put it on the list now before I forget, because I already realized there's one thing we need to build down there, and that is the battery charger for the Cyclops. That guy. Which will be easy enough to build. We have the supplies down there already. We have the titanium making the wiring kit. We have the silver, so that's going to be nice and simple. That will be good, so that way we don't have to resurface just to recharge the Cyclops.
Yeah.
Then
Do we want to bring in any batteries?
Then we can harvest some nickel, so we can make the depth, the depth upgrade even greater for the Cyclops. And then we can take the prawn suit deep to get the cyanite. to upgrade both it and the Cyclops. So thank you for joining us. We'll be back next week with Subnautica, and I'm going to take a quick break, and then we will be back with Stationeers, with creative and magic. So thanks for watching.